Hi guys, hi Tenno here. This is where things seriously start getting different. If you haven't seen my last video already, make sure you go check it out. We went and joined a clan, and we got the dragon keys. Corrupted mods are one of my favourite things to farm in Warframe, especially early game, because you instantly go from being able to do like 100% of your ability strength up to 200%. Or 300%, you instantly double, if not triple, what your current output is. So once you've built and equipped those keys, make sure you equip them in your gear. You then go to Deimos. I prefer to do either captures or, for the nostalgia, I quite like doing the exterminates. The captures are quicker, but sometimes if you can't find the vault straight away, it can be just as long as the exterminate. But anyways, you go to a vault, and you pick up that artifact. Your Warframe will immediately start glowing that orangey yellow colour, don't worry about that. The enemies are going to turn into corrupted enemies, and then all you have to do is just make your way through them and get to the extraction. I did do this a lot of times. I'll explain why, because it was an error on my part. For one, I just wanted to clear everything. I wanted to get all of the corrupted mods. So you can imagine, if you've done this yourself, how long that actually took me. I want to say, I was playing yesterday, and it could have been maybe 6-8 hours. I had an issue with a couple of things actually. One of the things was void traces. I constantly had to keep going to do fissure missions just to get void traces, so then I could then go back and make more of the dragon keys. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a bit time consuming, considering you only get maybe like 10 to 20 of those void traces per fissure mission. So that was one of the things that held me back. Another thing was I'd already got the majority of the corrupted mods, but I didn't get split chamber. I know a few of you are probably laughing just based on that now, but back in my time, when you were doing these corrupted mod farming, split chamber used to be a drop from those Oricon vaults. I didn't know that they changed that. So I spent a very, very, very long time doing it. So I ended up with quite a lot of duplicates. But I did also end up with some nice duplicates. I met up with this squad as well, these two other people, and we ran these vaults for quite a long time. And we ended up with a couple of heavy calibers, which was one of the main things that I was trying to get. And then we ended up with 3 transient fortitudes, and saving the best for last, 2 blind rages. We did end up with quite a lot more of the mods. A couple of narrow-mindeds, maybe 3 spoiled strikes, and overextended. So it was a very, very, very good haul. One thing I wanted to ask you guys though in the comments, because I obviously don't need 2 blind rages. I don't really need 2 heavy calibers. I may need to double check that actually. As far as I'm aware, again this may have changed, but your sentinels used to need their own mods. I don't know if that's still the case. Basically, like if you had a maxed serration on your primary weapon, you couldn't use it on your sentinel as well. I don't know if that's still the case, they may have changed it. Anyway, what I want to do is, I want to do a little giveaway. So, those 3 main Warframe mods, the Narrow-Minded, Transient Fortitude, Blind Rage, if you're in the comments and you're a baby Tenno, just let me know. Make sure you like and subscribe the video, and I don't know, I'll do like pull the name out the hat or something. I don't know, we'll give it some time, maybe a month or 2. See if this video gets any traction from it. We'll pull that name out, and I'll just give them to you. Now, onto the video. I did eventually realise that Split Chamber was just never going to drop from the Oracle Vault. I'm still a bit baffled by that. It was only a few months ago, I think, I actually farmed it, and I still managed to get it, as well as Barrel Diffusion, but it must have been a very, very recent change. But on the Warframe wiki, it literally states that it does not drop at all. And if you try and Google it, Google even tells you it doesn't drop, and it never did, which is a lie. But Warframe wiki says you come here to this excavation mission on Pluto, and it's got like a 6% drop rate chance. I did swap over to the Vauban though, just because the infested were ripping through my iron skin, and yeah, I had to put the Rhino into retirement. He couldn't keep up, so I needed an actual crowd control frame. And if you want to know how I got the Vauban, there is a video on my channel, a short, just explains really quickly how you can go get Vauban. But anyway, the reason why it, as long as it did for me to get Split Chain, is because 6% chance is not that high. I did manage to get it in the first 30 or so minutes, and then I really wanted to get another one, because if I am doing this giveaway, I really wanted Split Chamber to be included in that. So I kept going, and I kept going, until eventually I did get a second Split Chamber as well. I have a very strong love-hate relationship with Split Chamber, because one minute it's a very easy mob to get, and the game will literally just throw hundreds at you. The next minute, it's like this. You spend 6 hours grinding for it, and by the time you're watching this video, it could be the same. It could be a mod that's, you know, dropped by an enemy boss. It could be an alert mission, or I don't know. It could just be a reward at the end of the mission. Or the next minute, it could cease to exist. They could just pull them out. That's not uncommon for Warframe. Someone told me recently that Hammer Shot's worth like 200 platinum now, which seems ridiculous to me. I am loving playing with Vauban as well, by the way. I don't remember him being this good when I used to play with him. I don't know what it is, but that little like photon strike is ridiculous. Like, these enemies are like level 30, 40 or something like that. And I know that's still pretty small, but compared to the Rhino Stomp, this is insane. But anyways, just a quick recap then on the haul that we got. We got the 2 Split Chambers, 2 Heavy Calibers, a bunch of Shotgun and Pistol Corrupted mods, 3 Transient Fortitudes, 2 Narrow-Minded, 2 Blind Rage, 1 Overextended, and 3 Spoiled Strikes. Probably a bunch of other stuff as well, but it was a very, very good haul, so more than excited about the giveaway. So let me know in the comments down below if you are a Paper Tenno. Make sure you like and subscribe, and keep an eye out on my community posts on YouTube for when we announce the winner. Really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.